Luke 19, verses 12 through 23. Jesus said, a man from an important family went to a country far away. He went there to be made king and then return home. So he sent for 10 of his slaves. He gave them each about 3 months' pay. Put this money to work until I come back, he said. But those he ruled over hated him. They sent some messengers after him. Were sent to say, we don't want this man to be our king. But he was made king and returned home. Then he sent for the slaves he had given the money to. He wanted to find out what they had earned with it. The first one came to him and said, Sir, your money has earned 10 times as much. You have done well, my good slave. His master replied, you have been faithful in a very small matter, so I will put you in charge of 10 towns. The second slave came to his master and he said, Sir, your money has earned 5 times as much. His master answered, I will put you in charge of 5 towns. Then another slave came, and he said, Sir, here is your money. I have kept it hidden in the piece of cloth. I was afraid of you. You are a hard man. You take out what you did not put in, and you harvest what you did not plant. His master replied, I will judge you by your own words, you evil slave. So you knew that I am a hard man. You knew that I take out what I did not put in. You knew that I harvest when I did not plant. Then why didn't you put my money in the bank? When I came back, I could have collected it with interest. And now the story quality counts. It's just not fair, stormed Kurt. I'm his own brother. What are you upset about? Asked Mom. Pete asked another kid to do his paper route for him while he's at school camp, Kurt told her. He could have asked me. He knows I need the money. Kurt stalked off with a scowl on his face. After that dinner that evening, Dad folded his napkin and picked up the Bible for family devotions. He read from Luke 19 about some servants who were faithful in a responsibility they had been given. As a result, they were given even greater responsibilities. But one of the servants had not been faithful, and all responsibility was taken from him. It's good for us to check up on ourselves and see how we're handling our responsibilities, said Dad when he finished reading. As Dad went on to explain more fully what he meant, Kurt remembered that not long ago Pete had asked him to help him with the paper route. Pete had told Kurt to put the paper on the porches out of the rain. But Kurt, in a hurry to finish, had just tossed the papers carelessly toward the houses, not bothering to see where they landed. Maybe Pete's customers had complained about that. No wonder Pete didn't want him to trust him with the responsibility of his paper route for 3 whole days. Dad's voice cut into his thoughts. And so, Jesus always wants us to do our very best in whatever job we're given, whether it's some kind of employment, schoolwork, a job in the church, or living the Christian life. In his heart, Kurt decided, no more sloppy work for me. I'm going to do my best to be a faithful worker in everything.